Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? What we're going to talk about today is the goal, the ultimate goal, okay? And there is an exclusive report that revealed that the ultimate goal, okay, the global ringmasters and their ultimate goal and their allies are embarking on an expedited scheme, because you know how they always have their schemes, to ensure that you will have no choice, because they love that we have no choice, but to enjoy bugs and public transportation in less than a decade. Yay. Yeah. So there's 14 prominent American cities that are a part of this organization that is headed by billionaire globalist Bloomberg, that aims to abolish private vehicle ownership and wean their constituents off of meat and dairy by 2030. Dairy, okay, I'm lactose intolerant, so I'm cool with that. But meat, I need my steak and my chicken, okay? So this is just 7 years away from now, so amp up the preps, kids, all right? So, like I said, 14 major American cities are part of this organization, and it is known as C40 Cities Climate Leadership Group. Long name, I know, hard to remember, but I'll go on. It has an ambitious target by the year of 2030 of 0 kilograms of meat consumption, 0 kilograms of dairy consumption, and 3 new clothing items per person per year. Okay, stop right there. Obviously, these people have not raised their children right. Okay, 3 clothing items per person per year. Have they gone school clothes shopping? Because I've got grandson, granddaughter, niece, nephew. I mean, I realize that'll cut down on my school clothes spending every year, but that's not going to fly, especially with a 13-year-old who has to be, oh my gosh, I'm bougie. Okay, yeah. She's not going to wear the same shirt every day to school, thanks. Anyways, so also 0 private vehicles owned, and 1 short haul return flight less than 1,500 kilometers every 3 years per person. Good thing I don't like to fly. So this C40's dystopian goals can be found in the future urban consumption in a 1.5 Celsius world. 1.5 Celsius world. Anyway, it's their report, which was published in 2019 and reportedly re-emphasized in 2023. Oh, gee whiz. So glad they put in the work. The organization is headed and largely funded by Bloomberg. Nearly 100 cities across the world make up this organization, and its American members include Austin, Boston, Chicago, Houston, LA, Miami, New Orleans, New York City, Philly, Phoenix, Portland, San Francisco, Washington, D.C., Seattle. The target of eliminating meat, dairy, and private vehicles by 2030 is based on a future vision, not through these eyes, of resource-efficient production and extensive changes in consumer choices. What consumers are they asking about their choices? Because they didn't ask for me and my choice, because I would have never chosen this. So, the report notes something its authors clearly hope to bring about. We have to fight this. If these were not their goals, they would not have labeled them as ambitious targets. Targets. I forgot to go to Target. So this particular project has already begun in earnest. In New York City Mayor Eric Adams, back in April, he announced that the Big Apple would place caps on the amount of meat and dairy served by city institutions, including prisons and schools. If New York City prisons are getting steak and I can't even afford to buy steak, I'm going to be pissed. But the United Kingdom, which is ostensibly headed by a conservative government, has banned all gas-powered vehicles by 2030. What's wrong with them? But France in May banned short-haul commercial flights to reduce carbon emissions while leaving private jets untouched because they need their private jets. Can't have the ruling class inconvenienced in any way. Now, my God, can you imagine? So this is all part of the Great Reset, as you know, which was warmly introduced by the 2020 WEF meeting, which promotes the C40 Cities Climate Leadership Group on its website. And the WEF has used so-called crisis as a cover to justify why dramatic, malevolent actions such as lockdowns and banning fossil fuels, massive taxes are now necessary to save the planet from destruction. I know. And the primary aim of the Great Reset was to utilize the pandemic to unleash systematic changes into society to ensure that the serfs that we are live in poverty, misery, while they enjoy the greatest fruits of life has to offer. Fruit. I enjoy pineapples. So, if you live in one of these 14 American cities that is involved in this organization, get out. Get out now. Move. Unless you love mealworms and taxis. The globalist elites and their comrades, of course, will have no such worries. But seriously, more agenda, more propaganda, more garbage. And just think, if they really have their way, which, sorry to say, I'm sure that they will, we're not going to be able to eat meat, have dairy, have our own cars. We can't even go school clothes shopping for our kids. Who the hell are they? I say this to you, WEFers. The day you start paying my bills is the day you tell me what I can and cannot feed me and my family. The day you can tell us what kind of car we can drive or not drive. The day you can tell me what kind of milk or non-milk or eggs or cheese I can bring into my home, and how many articles of clothing I can buy my children and my grandchildren. Until that day comes, shut up. You have no say in this household. Not now, not ever. Have a good day. I'll see you in the next one. You stay safe, you stay positive, you keep prepping, and as always, fear less. Ciao.